Welcome to In the Cards TCG. When the DEA agent asked me how I was chasing the dragon, he had no idea it was going to be this cool. But seriously, folks, I'm here to open up some Tarkir Dragonstorm play boosters. And if you take issue with me using the phrase chasing the dragon in my video, I think that claim has a bit of merit, so I'd ask you to forget about that for my benefit. So, I have now opened 3 copies of Ugin the Spirit Dragon. That's a lie. I have now opened 3 copies of Ugin. I put the copies all away so that way I could move the boxes around. It's Ugin Caller of Storms, something of Storms. We'll just have to... It's the new Ugin card from this set. I've opened 3 of it. 2 I opened from a collector booster. The same collector booster. And 1 I opened in my last play booster. The goal of every box I opened is to open a copy of this Ugin, because it's stacked, it's busted, and everyone agrees that it's probably going to be a problem. Probably. It is problematic. Okay. Got our progress bar up top. Let's shift that progress bar up a little bit. It needs to be there, but it doesn't need to be all the way down into the stream. Alright, cool. We got some packs to open. Let's start us off with Salt Road Pack Beast. Got a Sinkhole Surveyor and a Zurgo Thunder's Decree. Starting off strong with a double rare pack. All right, what do we have next? We have... Darn it. Every time I see the showcase foiling, I'm like, it's a rare, yay! We have a Bloomvine Regent, and just a Bloomvine Regent. All right. We got a... Yo, let's go! Elspeth Stormslayer. That's a hit, and no mistake. And it's just Elspeth, but we're still real happy about that, because let's take a moment to read the static on this Planeswalker, shall we? If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. +1, create a... Oh wait, that would be 2 1/1 White Soldier creature tokens. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain flying until your next turn. And -3, destroy target creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. This thing is a freaking all-star. This is going to have ramifications in Standard for sure. Well, one would think that's pretty, like, just 5 mana plus, make 2 things to protect her, with a minus that gets rid of things on board, and a 0 ability that gives your creatures a buff and evasion. Crazy. Also triggers up the Beanstalk. You know, card that we thought was going to be banned. Alright. Well, hopefully that wasn't in place of an Ugin, but that's still a really cool card. That'd be really fun to play that and then curve it into Hordling Outburst. That and then pay 3 mana, make 6 goblins. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon, just Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon, which is a nice card for Dragons players. Not as cool of a card as the Mycosynth Gardens, though. People that are familiar with my previous speculation on Magic cards will know that I own a lot of copies of that. And for completely unselfish reasons, I want to see that card go up in price. Roar of Endless Song, and just Roar of Endless Song. There was a showcase in there, but it was a uncommon showcase. We got, whoop, yeah, Draco Genesis in a fancy border. Very cool. And a Hallmark Siege. So we got some cards that people... Oh, and a foil Spectral Denial. That's undeniable. Anyways, there's another mythic. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana costs. Alright. Also a card that I will definitely hold on to for a bit, just because dragon players will continue to seek out that card for many, many years to come. We got Surak, Elusive Hunter. What does this encroaching do? Search for 2 basics, put them in play tapped, and you can bounce it when a dragon shows up. Yeah, repeatable explosive vegetation seems nice. Although over a course of a limited game, I don't know, it might be nice. Got a Songcrafter Mage, let's go! Just a Songcrafter Mage. Good card. Alright, let's see what we got now. A Full Art Island, that's nice. The Sibsig Ceremony, let's go. Something that I really want to do with the Sibsig Ceremony is I want to have it in play and then pay 3 mana for a Grey Merchant of Asphodel. Drain my opponent for 5, get a 2/2 zombie, and then have access to a Grey Merchant of Asphodel to bring back with reanimation effects. That sounds like a good time to me. We got a Shiko, Paragon of the Way, and a Scavenger Regent. I love this card. I love the design of the Scavenger Regent. Removal on a body that also... I mean, it's either or. Removal or a body in the same card. And the body has Ward Discard a Card. Which is pretty powerful. Ward Discard a Card is really good. Okay, we got a foil Evolving Wilds, and then we got a Teval. I guess this is the section of the video where we just rip Mythic Rare Dragons. That's cool. Just Teval. Yo, it says there's 2 viewers. That's crazy. You should leave something in the chat so I know you exist in real life. That being said, thank you for tuning in. It's just been me yapping to myself to the void for a little bit now, so it's so good to not be alone. Got a dog. Got a Frostcliff Siege. Just a Frostcliff Siege. Also, if people are actually chatting and I just don't know, I'm sorry. Stadium Headliner. Ooh, that's kind of not very well centered, but it do be a rare, and we take those. We got Rediscover the Way. Just Rediscover the Way. Rediscover the Way. Sounds... Oh no, they're gone! They're gone! Oh well. It's a DC, Regent of the Mire, and Dragonologist. got Glacierwood Siege. Just Glacierwood Siege. All right, what do we got? We got Sarkhan Dragon Ascendant. Carsey Revenant. Just the Carsey Revenant. Baator, Kin to All. We're getting a lot more mythics in this box. 5/7 flying. At the beginning of your end step, if creatures you control have total toughness 10 or greater, draw a card. Then, if creatures you control have total toughness 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. Then, if creatures you control have total toughness 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life, rounded up. Wow, okay. The Booty Dragon. The Booty Dragon. Baator, the Booty Dragon. Oh, also, just a point of note, all of Baator's servants call Baator Master. Let that sink in. Alright, enough childish jokes about Baator. Here's Avenger of the Fallen. Skirmish Rhino. Into the box with you. You're not a rare. But you're a rare in our hearts. Alright, let's see what we got. We got... Very cool looking, but an uncommon showcase. A Clarion Conqueror. And Lotus Light Dancers. A couple rares there. Got a Stadium Headliner. Just a Stadium Headliner. Still got a few more packs left here. We've got a full art Baron Step Siege. Just that. Equilibrium Adept. Interesting. Because if I wanted to prep further for the pre-release, I could do some pre-release stuff on Arena. We got Stillness in Motion. Unfortunately, only Stillness in Motion. This is a very strange card. It, like, helps you against being milled out by your opponent. It's kind of funny, but... First start... And we got a Voice of Victory and a Baron Step Siege. Double rare pack. Very nice. Ooh, Stasis Snare. Stasis Snare is pretty good. That card actually might be good enough for Boros Convoke in Modern. It's kind of funny. But it might not be needed. We got a full art Foil Mountain. A Tawny back. And we got a Craterhoof Behemoth. My gosh, we pulled so many Craterhoof Behemoths. I think I pulled a total of like 3 in all the stuff I've opened thus far. Which, Craterhoof Behemoth is not a bad card to own. In fact, the last time I used one, I had to borrow one from someone else. Because I just didn't have one at the time. Delk of an Encampment. Boo. Got a foil Songcrafter Mage. Let's go. And a Meringue River Regions. We like that. That means we got 2 Songcrafter Mages in this box. That's good. Alright, give me an Ugin. Give me an Ugin. We're chasing that dragon. Narset, and just Narset. That just cracks me up. This is just a perfect opportunity for us to make jokes about chasing the dragon, but we're just opening cards. Got a Windcrag Siege, just a Windcrag Siege. This box had more mythics than the last box, which is nice. Very happy to pull an Elspeth. That card just looks so good. Just got Brushmaster. Got a Naga Fleshcrafter. Just a Naga Fleshcrafter. Alright, well that was the second box. I'm very happy to have pulled a Dracogenesis and an Elspeth. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 mythics in this box. The last box I opened just had 4, but it had a it had an Ugin the Spirit Dragon. But yeah, we did get 2 Songcrafter Mages in this box, which is good. And 3 of the Legendary Dragons. So, but I think most of the value in this box is probably specifically the Elspeth and the Dracogenesis. And everything else, like the Songcrafter Mage seems pretty decent, but all of this other stuff is going to shift in ways we cannot predict. Most of us cannot predict. Alright, this has been In the Cards TCG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.